Hello,
Hello.
teacher.
Hi, good
Yeah.
evening, Anne.
Hello, teacher. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, how are you?
Yes, I'm fine. Can you see
Uh,
me? Can you?
no, I cannot see your
Wait,
you don't yeah,
wait,
your camera maybe is off.
mm,
Yeah, maybe
wait
you
me a
just have
minute, please.
yeah, sure, sure. Something wrong with your camera, Anne?
Yes, I don't know why.
Yeah. Okay. So anyway, yeah,
Yeah.
for as long as I can hear you and you can hear me, okay. So maybe
Yeah.
you just have to fix that one right after the class,
Yes.
right? So that by tomorrow we can be able to see each other again, right?
Yeah. So
Okay,
sorry about
okay.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay, no problem. Okay, so let's move on, Anne. So I'm going to, okay, wait for a while. I have to present to you the presentation now. Okay, just for a moment. Okay. Okay, I hope you can see the presentation, Anne. Can you see it?
Yes, I can
Yeah,
see.
yeah, very good. Now, I already heard your homework, okay? Because you were
Yeah.
able to send that one as your voice recording, and yeah, that would be nice. That would be good. Okay, and so keep that up. Okay, you were able to speak naturally. You were able to speak not too fast. Okay, and I can also hear that you were able to what is one? You were able to pronounce the sentences correctly. Okay, so I want you to keep that up on. Okay,
Yes.
very good.
Thank
Okay.
you, teacher.
So, do you have any questions so far with those lessons that we had last time?
No,
No
no,
more.
please, teacher.
Okay. So, let's try to move on to the speaking on how we will be going to deal with problems, right? Okay. Actually, um, if you are a restaurant owner, so sometimes, but not sometimes, but most of the time, we can be able to receive complaint, right? So if you are the owner of the restaurant, and how do you manage? Okay, so how are you going to manage if ever there would be complaints, right?
Yes.
In your restaurant, if you are a restaurant owner, right? It's not
Yes.
easy actually to handle problems, especially complaints about, let's say, about the food, okay, about the services, okay, that your employees are giving to the customers, right?
Yes.
Actually, there are two types of what is one of a particular thing, okay? It's either someone will going to comment positive, okay, and
Yes.
someone will going to comment negatively, okay.
Yes.
If someone would comment positive, well, that would be nice and that would be good for a certain restaurant. But if you received a negative complaint, so it's a time for the restaurant owner to um, to go back again, okay, and to improve maybe their services and their food, right? And
Yes.
okay, so for the speaking strategy in here, we will be going to match. It's complain. So complain A, B, C up to F. So these are all complaints. Okay, with the response 1 to 6. Then let's try to listen and check. So before we will going to listen on, let's try to answer them first. So letter A is given. So that would be number 5. It says in here, can you please read this one on?
We we've been waiting for our drinks for half an hour.
Okay, so if that would be the case, right? The customers are waiting for their drinks for half an hour. That means it's already 30 minutes,
Yes.
okay? That their drinks has been delayed, okay? In a particular delayed when it comes to the service, right? Okay, so number letter B on when we say
Excuse excuse me. This
excuse,
car
okay, excuse me,
excuse me.
okay,
Ex- Excuse me.
that's right. One
Yeah.
more time.
Excuse me.
Okay,
These carrots are almost rows.
okay. So these carrots are almost raw. Okay,
These carrots are almost raw.
yes. So what do you think would be the response to that complaint?
Mm, uh, let's see.
Okay,
Uh, I I will find what happened to it.
okay.
Uh,
Actually, letter B on is number 3. Okay,
three.
so that would be number
What's
3.
what the uh, what's the mean of work roles?
Ah, raw. Okay, that means it's not cooked. Okay, so
No.
that means
Yeah.
the carrots, yeah, the carrots is almost raw. So that means it has not been cooked properly. Okay,
Yes.
maybe it's just like a salad, right? If you are going to make a vegetable salad, so that particular carrots is not going to be cooked, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's it. That is what we call raw. Okay,
Yes.
so
So the
that would
response
be
is,
number
oh dear,
3. Yes,
there's some more for you.
that's correct. So you were going to say, if that would be a complaint, excuse me, these carrots are almost raw. So what are you going to reply or to respond? So you were going to say, oh dear, I'll get some more for you. Okay?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Next, letter C.
I'm afraid I asked for Israel, but this steak is relatively well done.
Okay, unafraid, I asked for it rare, but this steak is virtually well done. Okay?
Yes.
Okay, so what do you think would be the response to that complaint?
Mm, I asked for. Mm, sorry, sir. I'll bring you another one
As
as quickly as possible.
That's correct. So this one is number 4. Okay? Okay, next, letter D on. We will just going to go back to this and
Yes.
practice pronouncing all of these sentences and later, okay?
Yes.
Okay. What about letter D?
I didn't
I
know. I didn't know this dish had nuts in it.
in it.
I'm allergic to them.
Okay. I'm allergic to them. Okay. So
Yeah.
what do you think would be the response on?
Sorry, sir. I forgot to mention it. Would you like to order a different main course?
That's correct. So this one is number 1.
One.
Okay. Next, letter E.
Don't you have any high chair for children to sit in?
Mhm.
I'm sorry, I will bring them for you now.
Okay.
Mm,
Number letter E. That would be, don't you have any high chairs for children to sit in?
yeah. Um,
Okay.
what's question do? Uh, I'm afraid not. Would the question
Yes.
do?
Yes. So I'm afraid not. With a caution do. Okay. So that would be number six.
Sick. Yeah.
And then the last one is,
Sorry, but I asked for the bill 10 minutes ago.
yes,
Yeah.
sorry, but I asked for the bill 10 minutes ago.
Yes.
So,
Um, sentence 5. Sorry, I'll bring them for you now.
okay, so that would be number two because we have
Huh?
we had already
Also,
number five. Yes. Okay, so that
yeah.
would be number
Number
two.
2.
Okay.
Number
Okay.
5.
Now it's about time for us to say them together with the response and okay. I will be going to say the complaint and then you will going to say the right response for that. And then after that one, let's try to exchange. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. We've been waiting for our drinks for half an hour.
Sorry, I'll bring them for you now.
Excuse me, these carrots are almost raw.
Oh dear, I'll get some more for you.
I'm afraid I asked it for rare, but this steak is virtually well done.
Sorry, sir. I'll bring you another one as quickly as possible.
I didn't know this dish had nuts in it. I'm allergic to them.
Sorry, sir. I forgot to mention it. Would you like to order the? Would you like to order a different main course?
Hey, don't you have any high chairs for children to sit in?
I'm afraid not. Good a question do.
Okay, sorry, but I asked for the bill 10 minutes ago.
I'll find out what's happening to it.
Okay. Now, you will going to do the complaint and I'll going to respond it sa
Yeah.
okay, go.
We've been wait for. I've been waiting for our drink for half an hour.
Sorry, I'll bring them for you now.
Uh, excuse, excuse me, excuse me. These
Okay.
carrots,
And excuse me.
ex, excuse me.
Yes. So the S in here is pronounced as Z. So excuse me.
Yeah, ex, excuse me, excuse me. These carrots are almost raw. Raw.
Oh dear, I'll get some more for you.
I'm afraid I asked for it rare, but this stick is virtually well done.
Okay. Can you say steak and steak?
Stick, stick,
Steak. Okay.
stick,
Steak. Again.
stick,
Yeah. So it should be like this. So the sound of that would be this one. Steak.
stick.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Can you say one more time the sentence on?
Yes, I'm afraid I asked for it rare, but this steak is virtually well done.
Yes. Okay. Virtually. Again, can you say that, Anne?
Virtually.
That's correct. Okay, so I'll have to respond. Sorry, sir. I'll bring you another one as quickly as possible.
I didn't know this stick had nuts in it. I'm allergic to them.
Sorry, sir. I forgot to mention it. Would you like to order a different main course?
Don't you have any high chair for children to sit in?
I'm afraid not. Would a caution do?
Sorry, but I asked for the bill 10 minutes ago.
I'll find out what's happened to it. Okay? Okay, so that would be Anne, right? Now, what do you think would be, what have you observed in here, Anne? Okay, in complaining and in dealing with this particular problem. So, what do you think would be your observation? Do you think the the people or the persons complaining uses a very bad manners, or let's say are they saying a particular bad words
Yeah.
to the particular people working in a restaurant? What do you think? Are they bad in saying their complaint?
Yes. I think it's best
Oh,
to hear that
okay.
and
Okay. Yes. Okay. Continue, Anne.
yeah, I think the service uh, could be start to respond with the pupil with
Mm-hmm.
sorry. Uh,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now, try to listen to this particular comparison, Anne. Okay. So if I am the complainant, okay, because when we are talking about complain, so there would be complainant. So uh, a person who is complaining would be a complainant, right? Okay.
Yeah.
And the manner they are doing is a complaint. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, if I am the customer and you are the waiter, okay, or the waitress, and I'm
Yes.
going to say, "Ah, we're waiting for our drinks for half an hour." So, how does it feel when the customer will going to say, "Oh, we're waiting for our drinks for half an hour"?
Uh, yeah.
Okay,
Um,
so what do you think would be your feelings when it comes to that particular thing? And listen to the other one, okay? We've waiting for our drinks for half an hour. So which do you think would be is more polite, okay, in complaining? Is it the first one or is it the second one?
mm, I
Okay,
um,
what do you think? Now, if we try to underline this one, Anne, okay? I have to do that one, huh? Let's say, for example, when we say waiting for our drinks for half an hour, and yet it it does not come, okay?
yeah.
Okay, it doesn't come until this time. So, what do you think would be the feeling? Actually, if we will not going to include with, right? We've been, okay? This one is what we call direct one, right? Okay, direct complaint,
Yes.
right? And but since they are they're still using a nice words in complaining. Okay? Okay, because they use with. We've been waiting for our drinks for half an hour. Okay? But let's say, for example, if someone would say, "Oh, you know what? This is a bullshit restaurant." Okay? Because we've been waiting for our drinks for half an hour. So that would be a bad, that would be a bad words, right?
Yeah.
And if
Yes.
ever the customer will going to say, "Oh, you know what? Your services here are not good." Okay?
Yes.
So because we've been waiting for our drinks for half an hour. So what do you do? Why is it is going to be too long? Okay. And then after that one, the customer would say, where's your manager? Okay, we were going to file a complaint.
Yeah.
Oh, see? So that would be a bad manners. But in this particular complaint, still they use a polite manner in complaining, right? And
Yeah.
look at the letter B on. Excuse me, these carrots are almost raw. Now, when you say it directly, if the complainant would, let's say, if the complainant is very angry, he or she will not going to say excuse me, right?
Yeah.
He or she will just going to say, come here, come here, come here. Look at this one. Look at these carrots. These carrots are almost raw.
Yeah.
See? So that would be bad, right? But
Yeah.
since he
But
or she use also the word
excuse
excuse
me.
me,
Yeah.
so that makes a not so what do you want? It's not so
Angry
yes, okay. Not
or
so
disappoint.
very
Yeah.
yeah. It's not so very disappointing to the part of the waiter or to the part of the
Yeah.
management of the restaurant, right? Oh, look at this one on the letter C on what it says in there. I'm afraid, right? So there is the so-called I'm afraid I asked for it rare. Okay, so there is a word, I'm afraid I asked for it rare. Okay, so again, it's still polite, right? Okay, next. Letter D.
I,
I didn't know this dish had nuts in it. I'm allergic to them. Okay,
yeah.
not unlike when a complainant will going to say, you know what, I'm allergic to nuts. Why is it you didn't tell me that there would be nuts?
Yeah.
Okay. So if that would be a complaint, so that would be bad customer, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, another one. Don't you have any high chairs for children to sit in? He or she uses again, don't you have? Okay? Or compared to, let's say, for example, uh, hmm, where's your high chairs for children to sit in? So that would be very demanding, right?
Yeah.
Miss, come here. Miss, come here, or Mister, come here. Okay. Where's your high chairs for children to sit in? So that would be very demanding, right? But since, okay, he, she, or she uses, don't you have any high chairs for children to sit in? At least he or she uses still a polite expression or manner, right? And
Uh,
okay,
polite or impolite?
uh,
Don't you have
yes,
any chef? I think it's polite.
yeah, it's polite. Okay,
Yeah.
it's polite because she uses this word. Don't you have any
Yes.
high chairs, right? Then another one, it says here, sorry, right?
Yes.
Okay, so the word sorry. Although they are complaining, but still they use a very polite expression. And look at also the responding here on, right? So
Yeah.
it's very important also to say sorry for whatever would be the things, the wrongdoings that you've made in that particular restaurant. Okay. Why? I don't know if you believe in the saying on that. I don't know if you hear this one already, that there's a saying that customers, customers are always right. Okay. So this one is a saying that customers are
On
always
the way. On the way rise.
yes. Why
Yeah.
is it the customers are always right? Because they are your customers, so you need to take good care of them, right? So
Yes.
whether they are a bad customers, you have to show still your what is one? You need to still show them a nice and proper way of dealing them, even though actually there are a lot of customers that they what is one, they have a bad attitude customers, right?
Yeah.
Okay, actually not all people are polite people.
Yes.
Okay, so there are also customers that are not. Okay, now let's try to listen on
Yes.
to the audio. Okay, and let's see if we are correct. Okay, or if we got the correct answers. That 7.
Recording 17.
Can you hear it, Anne?
Yes, I
A.
can hear it. I
We've
can
been
hear it.
waiting for our drinks for half an hour.
Sorry, I'll bring them for you now.
B.
Excuse me, these carrots are almost raw.
Oh dear, I'll get some more for you.
Okay. Let me see, huh?
Yes.
Let's try to imitate what they said, okay? Let's try to hear them again, Anne. Okay, just for a moment.
Recording 17. A.
We've been waiting for our drinks for half an hour.
Sorry, I'll bring them for you now.
Okay. So, can you imitate them, Anne?
Yes.
We've been waiting for our drinks for half an hour. So the person who is complaining is not angry, right? Because
Yeah.
he is not raising his voice. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let's say for example, I am the customer, so respond to me nicely also. We've been waiting for our drinks for half an hour.
Sorry. Sorry, I'll bring them for you now.
Okay, good. Now let's try to imitate another one.
B.
Excuse me, these carrots are almost raw.
Oh dear, I'll get some more for you.
Okay, excuse me. These carrots are almost raw.
Oh dear, I'll get some more for you.
Okay, correct. Next.
C.
I'm afraid I asked for it rare, but this steak is virtually well done.
Sorry, sir. I'll bring you another one as quickly as possible.
I'm afraid I asked for it rare, but this steak is virtually well done.
Sorry, chef. I'll bring you another one as quickly as possible.
Okay, correct. Now let's try to listen.
D.
I didn't know this dish had nuts in it. I'm allergic to them.
Sorry, sir. I forgot to mention it. Would you like to order a different main course?
Okay, I didn't know that this dish had nuts in it. I'm allergic to them.
Sorry, chef. I forgot to mention it. Would you like to order a different main course?
Good. Okay, next.
E.
Don't you have any high chairs for children to sit in?
I'm afraid not. Would a cushion do?
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't you have any high chairs for children to sit in?
I'm fr- I'm afraid not. Could a cushion do?
Okay. Okay, can you say that one more time, Anne? I'm afraid not. Would a cushion do?
I'm afraid not. Could a cushion do?
Good. Okay, and then
Yes.
F.
Sorry, but I asked for the bill 10 minutes ago.
I'll find out what's happened to it.
sorry, I asked for the bill 10 minutes ago.
I'll find out what's happened to it.
Very good, Anne. Okay. Wow. Okay. So you are
Maybe
improving,
this
huh?
is my homework.
Yes. Okay. So this is going to be your another practice. Okay.
Yeah.
So actually, you can be able to practice on. Okay. You can be able to, let's say, for example, let's say if you are not satisfied with your first recording, okay, erase them or delete them and then record another one until such time that you can be able to perfectly done this particular homework. Why? Okay, right?
Yeah.
Why? Because through that one on, you will going to improve when it comes to the pronunciation. Now, remember, the first thing that you should have to do, don't speak too fast. Okay?
Yes.
So don't speak too fast. Just like what they are, what you heard, okay, during their conversation. So we just have to imitate that one. Why? Because the complainants in here are not we're not angry. Okay. So
Yeah.
therefore the voice or their voices in here would just only be in the normal tone. Okay.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
because if you were going to emphasize, let's say you were going to raise your voice in here, that means they're angry, right?
Yes.
Like for example, when we say just like what I had mentioned just a while ago, that we've been waiting for drinks for half an hour, so that means the
The
customer,
customer
yeah, is
are
angry,
angry.
right? Okay, but I want to hear in your recording on the softness, okay? So
Yes.
only the softness, just like we've been waiting for drinks for half an hour. So I want to hear that one you were going to say it in your recording, okay? And you will also going to respond to it, right?
Yes.
Okay, like for example, we've been waiting for our drinks for half an hour. So, of course, Anne, in responding, you sometimes there would be a rising intonation because you wanted your customer to feel okay that you care for them. So you were going to say, "Sorry, I'll bring them for you now," right?
Yeah.
So sometimes you need to raise your voice in here, but not too much, okay?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
just raise it maybe showing care, okay? Showing care to the complainant that oh, you were going to take good care of everything, right? So that's
Yeah.
why you were going to say, "Sorry, I'll bring them for you now." But if you were going to respond like this, like for example, we've been waiting for our drinks for half an hour, and then you were going to say that, "Sorry, I'll bring them for you now." So, right? Okay. So,
Yeah.
what have you heard? So, do you think the customer will going to what is one? Will going to satisfy
Yeah.
with your answer? No, right?
Yeah.
No. So
What
therefore,
the customer will wonder or the service, the waitress, what is the problem with her?
yes.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe the customer will going to think, "Oh, is this a robot? Are you a robot?" Right?
Yeah.
Because there would be no feelings in it, right? And
Yeah.
yes,
Yes.
okay. So this going to be your homework. Okay,
Yes.
next.
I will try my best.
Yeah, very good,
Yeah.
Anne. Okay, actually you are improving, huh? Okay, next, number two. Look at the complaints from A to F and find an expression you can use to get the waiter's attention. So, what do you think would be the expressions? What are the expressions that you can get the waiter's attention or the waitress attention?
Yes. Excuse me.
Yes,
Excuse me.
okay.
Yeah.
So
And
definitely the words excuse me. Okay, why? When you say excuse me, so you were able to get the attention of of the waiter or the attention of the waitress, right?
yeah.
And rather than right? actually, actually, I had this particular experience on that a certain girl or a woman would like would say okay to the waiter something like that.
Yeah.
They just clap their hands. Oh, you know what? It's actually it's annoying. Okay,
Yeah.
it's annoying if they just have to use their
Uh,
hands.
yeah.
Right.
the
Instead of
attitude
yes,
got
it's
enough
not
good.
proper, right?
Yeah,
It's not proper to do because they are also human. They're not dogs. They're not cats, right?
yeah,
Okay, so therefore you have your mouth, so you have to use your mouth and then speak as professional, right?
yeah,
Okay. So why don't you say excuse me, something like that, right? Rather than
yeah.
or rather than something like right.
That is the way to get attention
And so
of a pet.
yeah,
Yeah,
see, okay, oh, something like that. So it's not a good catching or getting attentions,
yeah.
right? Okay. Now aside from excuse me, what else, Anne?
Sorry.
Yes,
Yeah,
okay. So the word sorry, but okay,
yeah.
sorry, but okay, another one. Actually, we have three in there.
Three. Mm,
Yes,
I I afraid. I ask is
yes.
for it prayer.
So I'm afraid. Okay. So in order to get the attention of the waiter or the waitress or who whoever take charge in that particular restaurant. So actually the most formal one on is the expression excuse me. So that would be the most formal one. Okay.
Yeah,
Uh when you say sorry, okay, yeah, sorry can be, okay, but if you try to use much sorry as if you're having a sin, okay, and then you need to ask for a sorry, right? So that's why you have to say sorry. But the most formal one would be excuse me.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. And you can also use I'm afraid. Oh, you know what? Sorry, but I'm afraid I asked it for rare. Okay. You know what's a rare, Anne?
Rare,
Yeah.
like
Yeah. Rare means okay,
uh,
not
not
always.
usually. Yeah,
Okay, yes, not usually. It's unusual, right? Not always. It's just only for rare, right? Okay, so these are the expressions that you can be able to use to get the waiter's
attention.
attention. Okay,
Yeah,
but again, usually the most formal one is excuse me. If you are professional, so you need to use excuse me to a person or to a waiter, right? Rather
yeah,
than saying, chup, 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 okay?
yeah. So rude.
It's rude, yeah. It's
Yeah,
going to be rude, okay?
yeah.
Okay, next.
Sometimes
Yes.
I see some men.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Doing
do
that.
that. Yeah,
Oh, so that's not nice, right?
yeah.
Okay, next, letter B on. Two expressions you can use to help you complain politely. Now, what are those two expressions that you can be able to use in order for you to complain politely?
Don't you don't
Okay,
have any?
actually in our answers in here, Han, we can be able to get two expressions that we can use to help you complain politely. Okay,
To impress.
first, yes, I'm afraid, right?
Oh yeah, I'm
Yes.
afraid.
So I'm afraid. I'm afraid is most polite. Okay, it's polite. And then sorry. Yeah. So the
Yeah,
word
sorry.
sorry is
Again.
also polite, right? Okay, sorry, but so that's also polite. Okay. Excuse me. I excuse me is not so polite, but actually that is what is one? That's usually we use from time to time. Okay, we usually use that one. Excuse me, right?
Yeah.
When you go to the mall, or let's say for example, if you are studying, what did you say to your teacher when you go out? So you were going to say, "Excuse me, teacher," right?
Yeah.
Okay, excuse me, I have to go out. Excuse me, I have to go to the washroom. Excuse me. So we usually use excuse me.
Yeah.
Okay? So that's a universal expression of getting attention, right?
Yeah.
Getting people's attention. Okay. So do you have any questions with this, Anne?
I know more.
More. Okay. So play the recording again and take the role. We did that one already. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Next. Imagine you are a customer in a restaurant. Look at these problems. Think of what you can say to the waiter. Then say your answers. Like, for example, Anne, excuse me, my soup is cold and the bread is rather hard as well. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that is what so what are you going to say, right?
Yeah. Excuse me.
Mhm.
No, number eight.
So is
Um,
it letter A?
was cold and bread had hard to spread.
No,
Um.
actually the letter A is this is what you're going to say, because this one is the situation, right? Your
Yeah.
soup is cold and your bread is rather hard. So how are you going to say that to the
Excuse
waiter?
me.
Yes.
Waiter. If I a waiter.
Yes. So
Mm,
excuse me,
mm,
my soup is cold and your bread is rather hard as well, right?
oh.
Okay.
Oh
So, yes.
dear. I will. I will make the soup
Mm-hmm.
hot. I will let me boil up the soup
Are
for
you
you.
going to buy? So you were going to buy you were going to buy a soup for
Boil up.
buy
Make the soup hot. Uh,
buy a soup for him, or are you going to say that, oh, I'm sorry sir, but I have to, okay, I have to check, okay, I have to check, and if you were going to give me a chance, so can I can I can I bring you another one as quickly as possible? Okay,
yeah.
so
Okay. Yeah.
you can say that one, Anne. Okay. Next situation. You've been waiting for your main course for 20 minutes. So how are you going to say to the waiter?
Excuse me. I have been waiting for the main course for 20 minutes.
Yes. So you were going to say, excuse me, I've been waiting for my main course for 20 minutes. Okay.
Yeah.
Or you can also say, sorry, but I've been waiting for the main course, for my main course for 20 minutes. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can also say that one. Or you were going to say, yeah, that will be it, right? Or I've been waiting for my main course for 20 minutes, so it's okay, right?
Yeah.
Okay, it's okay when you say I've been waiting for my main course for 20 minutes, or excuse me, I've been waiting for my main course for 20 minutes, or sorry, I've been waiting for my main course for 20 minutes. Oh, okay. If
Oh
you
yeah.
are the waiter, so what are you going to be your possible response?
Yeah. Sorry. I'll bring them for you now. Uh,
Okay. So you can also say that, right? Because the main course maybe is ready. So you have to assure the customer, okay, sorry, I'll bring them for you now. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Or you may also say, "Oh, I'm so sorry, dear." You can also say that, right? "Oh, I'm so sorry, dear. I'll bring them for you now." Okay?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Next, let us see how you were going to say a complaint when you don't like the wine. You think it's cork. So how are you
Cork.
to say that? Yes. You know what's a
What?
cork?
No.
Yeah,
What
me
is a
too.
cork?
Okay, so we have to search for that. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So cork, because all I know, the cork is a something that you can place on top of a a certain wine. So the cover there, like a rubber, is a cork. So that
Yeah.
is all I know. But a cork is yeah, a cork, that would be it. So a cork is a seal, a battle with a cork, right? Ah, okay, there's another one. So when we say a cork is a light brown substance obtained from the outer layer of the bark of the cork oak. So that means it's a fake, okay? It's a fake wine. Okay? That's it, you think it's a cork. Okay,
It's
and
cork.
yeah, so it's a fake wine. It's not when you look at that one, something like, oh, it looks like not wine, right? So it's
Yeah.
just only a cork, something like that. Because the color, so maybe the color is it's just only it's light gray, something like that. So it's
Yeah.
just only a cork. Okay, so how are you going to say that to the waiter in a nice
Yeah.
way?
Sorry. Sorry, but I don't like the wine. You think?
Okay, I think.
I think I don't like the wine. I think it's cooked.
Yes, okay. So you were going to say, sorry, I don't like the wine. I think it's a cork, right?
Yeah.
So you can also say that, excuse me, I'm afraid that I don't like this wine. Okay? I
Yeah.
think it might be cork, right?
Yeah.
So maybe I think this is just only not an original wine. So these are just only a simple wine. Okay,
Yeah.
something like that. Okay, next letter D,
The vegetables are undercooked.
undercooked. Okay, so how
Yeah.
are you going to say that to the waiter?
Excuse me. I'm afraid the vegetables are undercooked.
Yes. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that these vegetables are undercooked. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can say that one politely, or you may say, sorry, but these vegetables are undercooked, right?
Yeah.
And okay, next,
Yes.
letter E.
Um. Sorry. Excuse me. But I think maybe some wrong with the bill.
Okay,
Uh, can uh, I have been charged too much?
yes,
Can
okay,
you take the bill for me?
yes, okay. So you were going to say, sorry, but I think my bill is wrong. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, I've been charged too much. Would you kindly check it for me, please? So you were going to say that, right? And
Yes.
so you were going to say, sorry, I think my bill is wrong. Okay. And then you were going to say, I was being charged too much. Would you kindly check it for me, please? So that would be possible answer. Okay,
Yeah.
number letter F,
Actually,
mineral water,
sparkling mineral water, but you
but
have
you have
still.
still
Uh,
mineral water.
oh, sorry, but um, there's something wrong. I asked for the sparkling mineral water, but I I have still mineral water.
Okay. So you were going to say also, excuse me, I asked for a sparkling mineral water. Okay. And but this is still. Okay. So that
Yeah.
means you still have that mineral water. Okay. Okay. Next, number letter G.
Is that this is happiness? Uh, excuse me. Um, I don't know. This dish has a tomato in this
Mm-hmm.
salad. Yeah. I allergy. I I
I'm
am allergic.
allergic
I am allergic to
to
tomato.
tomato. Okay. So you were going to say sorry, but I asked for a green salad, but it has tomato in it. I'm allergic to tomato. Okay?
Yeah.
So you were going to say that one. Okay, next. Your glass of mineral water is warm.
Um, sorry. Uh, can oh,
Okay, sorry.
that mean I want a I want a cold glass of mineral water.
Okay, so yes, that can also be. And so you were going to say maybe first, sorry, this glass of mineral water is warm. Okay, can I have some ice, please? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. So in order for the mineral water to be cold, right? But your answer a while ago, and that would also be accepted, right? Okay.
Yes.
Or maybe can I ask for a cold mineral water, please? Or would you kindly change? Can you please change this mineral water into a cold one, please? So you can also say that, right?
Yeah.
And okay. So, do you have any questions with this?
No more,
No more.
please.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Let's try to go to here. So, in the listening part, describing restaurants. Now, this is now the part wherein the customer can be able to give suggestions, right? And
Yeah.
okay, because actually a lot of five-star restaurants, those who are restaurants in a five-star hotel, actually they keep on asking a feedback from their
Yeah.
customers, right?
Yes.
Okay, and this particular feedback it is not just only verbal feedback, but there would be a written feedback. That's why they have this particular form, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, now look at this one. Martin Vickers is a TV food critic. He is talking about two restaurants he has been to recently. Listen and complete the review form. So we call this one as a review form. Actually, this is also what we call a particular feedback form, right?
Yeah.
And okay, so let's try to listen this now.
Recording 18.
Well, I went to two very different restaurants this week. The first was the Big Bistro on King Street. As its name suggests, it was big, although the atmosphere was quite sophisticated. The staff were professional and the service was very attentive. The food, though, was disappointing. My tuna salad starter was unimaginative, and the steak I had for the main course was rather tough. The potatoes were undercooked too. The meal
Oh, okay. Let's try to let's try to answer them first, Anne, right? Okay. So the first restaurant is the Big
Yes. Big
Bistro.
picture.
Okay. So when it comes to the atmosphere, okay, that would be good. Okay, so the atmosphere is good. What about
The
the
service
service?
is good.
So the service is also good. Okay. What about the food quality?
Mm, I uh, I get afraid
Okay, actually it's
of poor.
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 Okay. So the food quality is poor. Oh, look at this one, Anne, right?
Yeah.
These are particular feedback from a customer. If a certain customer will going to be satisfied in eating in your particular restaurant, they keep on coming back, right? They keep
Yeah.
on coming back. They keep on telling others that, oh, you know what? There would be a very delicious restaurant nearby, so we can go there, we can eat there together with the friends, right? But if a certain customer, okay, doesn't satisfy, especially the quality of food, do you think they will going to come back again?
I think no.
Yes, me too. What about you, Anne? If the food is not
Good.
it's poor, the quality is poor,
Yeah.
so would you go back to that again? Especially the place, the venue, yeah, the place is good, but also the price is also expensive. But look at the right.
Yeah.
So people will not going to go back in there again. Okay? Okay.
Yeah.
What about the value for money out of 10?
I can hear this
Actually,
one.
yeah, out of 10, you just give only 6 out of 10. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, the second one,
Cost £17, but with £5 for a glass of wine and £3 tip on top, I'd say it was not good value for money. So just 6 out of 10.
yeah.
The
Yeah.
second restaurant was Sala Thai on Gilbert Road, an independent restaurant rather than a big chain. The atmosphere here was relaxed and inviting, and the staff were all very friendly.
Mm,
The service was excellent.
mm,
I had a hot and spicy soup to start with,
mm.
which was very enjoyable.
Wow.
And for the main course, a very tasty fish dish.
Mm,
Absolutely delicious.
mm,
It was cheap too, just £20, including drinks and service.
mm.
So I'd say Salatai is definitely worth a visit. 9 out of 10.
Oh, look at this one, Anne, right? So
Yeah.
look at this particular feedback now. So when try to compare the bistro, the big bistro, and the Salatai, the atmosphere, same.
It's good.
Okay?
Yeah.
It's also good. So big bistro, the atmosphere is also good. The service,
It's good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So the service is also good. Same with the service in the big bistro. But food quality, that
It's
would
good.
be,
Yeah.
yes. So not unlike with the big bistro. And
Yeah.
then it's also very cheap, affordable. Okay. So therefore, it was given,
I heard 20 per
yeah.
20 mark.
Okay.
What?
Actually, he gave it 9 out of 10.
Nine.
So yes, right?
I hear 20.
Yeah. Okay, now look at this one now. So if I am the customer, which do you think would be I am going to prefer to go to? So I
Yeah.
would prefer
The
to go to
Salad Thai
Salatai,
restaurant.
right? Because the feedbacks, okay, would be good, right? That's
Yes.
it, Anne. Okay. So, Anne, I guess we were going to end it here. So we'll see each other again by tomorrow
Yeah.
so that we can be able to continue this one. Please don't forget to record your homework. Okay, Anne?
Yeah. Yes. Of
Yes.
course.
So tomorrow would be May 31. Okay, 2023. So we'll see each other again, same time. And do you have any questions so far?
Yes, no more
No
teachers.
more. Okay. So thank you so much for your time, and we'll see each other again tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye bye.
Yes, have a
Okay.
good night, teacher.
Yeah. Bye
See you
bye.
tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Bye bye.
Yeah, bye bye, teacher.